Welcome back. An alert day. Snow still falling across a lot of the area. Taking a look at the snow emergencies as they are right now. And you see most under that level 1 status, meaning roads are hazardous. And then out in Williams County right now, you see that level 2 status where the county is telling people, hey, listen, if you don't have to drive, don't go out there tonight.
And even at a level 1, driving into work today, it was slick out there. There was some hard slush, really like packed down to the pavement. Some of those curves as you get on the highway or the side streets, really pretty tricky, despite hours going in by the city and ODOT. Welcome into WTOL 11 News at 5. Our coverage continues. I'm Melissa Andrews.
And I'm Jeff Smith. Like we mentioned, snowfall coming down for a majority of the afternoon. So when do we start to turn off the weather machine and then crank it back up again?
We have team coverage for you tonight. Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers is tracking the very latest on that very answer. Meteorologist Matt Willoughby keeping an eye on road conditions right now, and meteorologist John Birchfield also in studio taking a look at what's next.
Plus, Jordan Strack is joining in on the fun, getting to have a lot of fun in Florida, Ohio with a snow day himself. We'll check in with him in just a bit.
But first, let's start with you, Chris.
Yeah, it's a little bit of drizzle that's occurring right now, mixing with some freezing drizzle or a couple snowflakes, more so in and around the Toledo Metro and up into southern Michigan is where we're seeing reports of that. Just how we expected this one would turn out. Heaviest of the snow totals were along and north of Route 24. We've got numerous reports that topped out over a half a foot of snow, much lower totals to the south and to the east, and some areas to the south and the east escaped away with a mere couple inches of snow, and a lot of that has been melting away through the course of the day. We've got Defiant in our sights here. We're looking at a little bit of light snow, a little drizzle and mist that's also mixing in, and perhaps a little band of some snow that is occurring from about the Ohio-Michigan state line around Metamora up toward Blissfield, and this may be mixing in with a little bit of drizzle or freezing drizzle as well. As far as the reports here in the Toledo Metro, many areas 4 to 5 inches of an accumulation. Some of these reports from earlier today, and those higher totals were west of Toledo, where we had 6 to 7 inch totals out toward Fulton County. A live look outside does indicate some of that drizzle that is occurring anywhere from Perrysburg through Sylvania back down toward Waterville and even into Bowling Green, indications of that drizzle. Our alert day continues this evening. Snow showers, a little bit of drizzle, and the concern will be some poor travel tonight, especially if we see a refreeze dropping below freezing. Let's continue our coverage with meteorologist Matt Willoughby, and Matt is out in Oregon toward or just off of Coy Road. Matt, can you tell me, are you seeing any of that patchy freezing drizzle or any snowflakes at this point this evening?
Yeah, Chris, so I'm currently seeing some snowflakes out here right now, and in fact, with at least the less snowfall we're seeing right now, a lot of people are actually out here plowing their driveways right now. But as we kind of take it off the main roads, well, you actually see a lot of these roads haven't even been plowed yet. So we're just into one of the neighborhoods just off of Coy Road, and you can tell a lot of people out at least plowing their roads as we have this break in the snowfall. But yeah, definitely not seeing a lot of plowed into the inner neighborhoods right now, at least. So definitely just still slippery out here as you go more into the neighborhoods than on the main roads, Chris.
Yeah, Matt, if you can give us that shot one more time as well, because I think that's a great example of what still may be an issue to come tonight. It's going to be those neighborhood streets or those side roads. It looks like, and from your estimation, there hasn't even been a plow down that street yet, has there?
Yeah, not one person has plowed on this street yet. So yeah, this is pretty much tire marks you're seeing right now. A lot of this snow hasn't even been touched by a snowplow yet, and we're approaching Coy Road right now, about to get right back on Coy Road. So yeah, a lot of these roads haven't even been touched by a plow yet. So make sure you stay careful as you're exiting your neighborhoods.
All right, Matt Willoughby, I really appreciate that live update. And as things go below freezing tonight, that's when things could turn icy yet again. More snow chances into our Thursday for what's next. Let's send it over to meteorologist John Birchfield. And John, not quite out of the woods with this yet. We still may have travel issues tonight and into tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Chris, roads still going to remain snow-covered, especially those neighborhood roads that Matt pointed out earlier. Give yourself a few extra minutes as poor travel conditions remain. As you saw, the entire viewing area under at least a level 1, if not level 2 snow emergency, such as Williams County. Tomorrow morning, there is the chance for a few slick spots as temperatures drop down below freezing. Especially watch out for those those bridges and overpasses, even the main roadways like 475. If you do drive over an overpass, give yourself a few extra seconds and take those turns easy as well. By tomorrow evening, conditions begin to improve, but we will see a few snow showers heading into your Thursday. Roads are still going to remain snow covered, but within the next few hours, by 7 to 8 p.m., the snow is going to lighten up, and into your Thursday, those roadways gradually becoming more passable. Hour by hour forecast, low pressure is going to move out of the region. However, we will see a few snow showers and a cooler northwesterly breeze, a chilly breeze on tap for tomorrow. Could see another light dusting to perhaps 1 inch tops. Crystal timeout that, plus another storm system coming in Friday and another Sunday in his full 10-day forecast. Melissa?
All right, thanks so much, guys. The snowstorm got a late start today, so county road crews got a good jump on the salting and plowing. County crews pre-treated the roads with brine and salt, those white stripes you may have seen on the roads before the snow started to fly. 12 trucks have been on the roads in 6 districts over the last 10 hours. The storm has tailed off here, but the work for those crews doesn't stop yet.
This is a very heavy, wet type of snow. Even though it might be cleared, there'll be areas where it will remain on the pavement. It really won't blow around as much because it is pretty heavy. But what we are going to do is continue to salt the roads and to keep them, to prevent them from refreezing throughout the night, and basically clean up the roads and get them in top shape for tomorrow.
The county says the plows did the main highways first, but we're told they'll work past midnight to hit the rural roads and get those cleared by tomorrow.
And as it snows during the course of the next few weeks, remember to check that furnace exhaust pipe on the side of your house. If you notice a mound of snow blocking that furnace vent, clear it using your hands. A shovel or a snowblower could damage the pipe. According to the Woodville Volunteer Fire Department, letting snow build up and cover this pipe can cause serious issues inside your home. Without proper ventilation, carbon monoxide can build up in the house. It can knock your heat offline, and it can cause some problems that could lead to illness and or death. So do take care.
Keep in mind the snow that's falling today is heavy, and that poses a risk of heart attacks, particularly when you're shoveling. Doctors warn if you have a pre-existing heart condition and plan to shovel, make sure you let someone know so they can check on you. Just be careful. People are treated for injuries from slips and falls while shoveling every winter. Well, the winter storm canceled a lot of sporting events for tonight, so we sent sports director Jordan Strack out to help with our Alert Day team coverage.
And he joins us now live from a place where I don't think he expected to be dealing with so much snow.
Yeah, you guys sent me down to Florida. All you said was, hey, go down to Florida. So then we go down 24, we get past Napoleon, we get near Defiance, and this is what we get. It's a tiny little town, let me tell you. Here's the stoplight. I mean the stoplight in Florida, Ohio. It's about 200 people that live here, and there's only a couple of businesses, actually. There is a Clubhouse Pizza right here. There's a volunteer fire department just down the road a little bit. And then also back here in the distance, I got a little history lesson down here in Florida today. We figured we'd make the most of it while we were spending our day here. All right, I'm here with Jerry from Jack's Barnwood Furniture. My bosses told me they were sending me to Florida, and then I ended up in this. What is going on down here?
Just a little bit of snow.
What do you guys do here?
Well, we make furniture, a lot of custom furniture out of barnwood, old architectural salvage, rough sawn, things like that.
How much history is there in this place? Because I'm looking at some of the pictures, and how much history is in this building?
This building was built when the Miami Canal was dug. So it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 140, 150 years old. It started out as a tavern. So canal boat folks get off the boat, come over here and have a beer. It's been as far back as I can go. I mean, it's been an antique store. It's been a bar several times. It was a Chinese-American restaurant at one time. So when I bought it, it was vacant. So this is kind of what we've turned it into. Tried to make it look like it might have 100 years ago in here.
Such a cool place. Who knew that I was getting a history lesson today when I was coming down to Florida? Now listen, I said there's only a couple things. There's a volunteer fire department, there's a pizza place, there's that place we were just in, and then there's a library. But guess where I'm going next, guys? Yeah, you knew I wasn't coming down here without getting a little bit of Clubhouse Pizza. The only place in town we're going in to eat. I'm throwing my order in right now. When we come back here at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be sitting down and we're going to be trying all this fantastic food. Make sure you join us back here in just a little bit.
He always talks about these trips he gets to go on to these warm places. I don't know where the miscommunication happened.
So many bowl games in the last few weeks with palm trees, sunshine, sand, surf.
I don't know what went wrong.
Florida, we just needed to get him out on the town, that's all.